Well, good morning, interwebers. Hang on, I'll close the window. We're coming up to a pretty freaky road. This road was built by the American Army engineers during World War II, and it is known as the Manawatu Gorge road. I don't know what Manawatu means. I think it's just the name of the district in the local Maori dialect. But yeah, so this is the Manawatu Gorge road, and I'd imagine some of you American folks or foreign folks would be interested in to see what kind of roads that we have over here in New Zealand. She's hardly a big 4-lane concrete freeway, but that's alright. Just means that when we get on those big 4-lane concrete freeways that we appreciate them. So anyway, I've just got my Scania 2015 Scania R560 back from the service department. She's just had her 215,000 kilometer service. I don't know what that is in American money, probably around 160,000 miles, I guess. She's running like a dream. She's still new, she's barely running, and I just love driving this truck. She has a system of she has an automatic transmission, and she is a 12 speed, so she's got 12 gears on her auto, but then the auto has 3 different ranges. So I have an economy setting, I just have an ordinary automatic setting, which is what I usually like to run her in. And then she has a power setting, just lets her run out an extra couple of hundred revs and hold that gear a little longer before the change. And you know, that's really good for hill work. You know, this is a 50 max vehicle. I have explained to some folks who watch my clips what a 50 max is, but in New Zealand we're allowed to run on certain roads up to this particular vehicle is allowed to carry 50 tons, which is 110,000 pounds, and the 560, she's a little light, but it's not often that we're carrying fully loaded to that degree. So when she is got quite a significant load on her, anything over 40,000 kilograms. Excuse me, far out, I've got this wicked cold and I'm just shaking off the last of it. So when she is a little heavy and we're doing some hill work, well then it's nice to be able to just hold those extra revs. There's also a manual selection that we can take our truck out of automatic and put it in manual, which is good because it means we can just hold it in gear, and you know. But anyway, this is the Manawatu Gorge. Looks like they're doing a bit of roadworks up here. Yep. Just love driving this thing. It's just such a lovely truck to drive, eh? I tell you what, you can say a lot about the Swedes. You know, like for a start, they got some of the most beautiful women in the universe. Swedish, who hasn't heard of Swedish girls? But anyway, we don't do that. But their engineering skills are just beyond reproach. I mean, Volvo trucks, Scania trucks, their cars, man, they make some good gear. Anyway, I'll cut the clip, and when we're running again, I'll let it go. years ago I worked for the Department of Conservation, and which was my real good fortune actually. I really enjoyed working for those folks, and I was putting a whole lot of trap lines up in amongst this bush that you see up to our right here, and so every 100 meters I was ducking in off a track, and I think every 100 meters or every 50 meters. I think it was every 50 meters. I can't remember, it was a few years ago now. And I'd go in a few meters off the track and put in some traps. So I can say I was a trapper for the government, and or a hunter trapper. I didn't actually, I was never hunting. I never shot anything for the government for money up in the bush there. But I certainly pumped in a lot of traps and spent a lot of time up in this bush up here cutting tracks, and yeah, just had a good time up there. It was a brilliant job actually. I'd smashed up my shoulder playing rugby, and so I couldn't actually work on the tools within my trade as a carpenter, but I could carry a pack. So it was pack on, fill it up full of traps, you know, and bait stations, and then get up into the bush and spend a beautiful day up there. And I was just so fortunate to be able to do that. Little reserve just around the corner. Boom. So I was up in those hills there on the other side of that river where I was trapping, and there is the Manawatu Gorge. As you'll notice, I'm wearing my Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas glasses today. I'm cruising over to Hastings, from Palmerston to Hastings, then over the Napier Taupo Road, and then through to Auckland for the night. So she's a cool day. I've got a lot of miles in front of me, and I'm just living the dream. So shout out to all those folks out there that have been watching my movies, and my cool number 22 subscribers, whoever you are, whatever you are. I'm sure half of them are cops. But you have yourselves a good day, and thank you for watching my movies. I really enjoy making them. Check out another Scania. Have a good day.